Hello, it's Sunday and it's a new weekly reading vlog. I have some pretty good reading updates. Also, why is it so warm? I think we might have to turn the heating off because honestly, the thing is, this is the full spring. So like, it's not spring yet, but it's making us feel like it's spring, and then we're going to get a cold snap again. But I think we're going to have to turn the heating off because I am warm. The angle changed a bit. It was annoying me. But I did some reading today. So after last week, rereading the Hunger Games trilogy and it breaking me emotionally, along with watching the films, which was the best and worst idea, I thought I would today just read some light-hearted things. So I read volume 6 of Spy Family. If you have read Spy Family, this is the volume with tennis. That's all I'm saying. If you've read it, you will know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, it's not going to spoil anything. But this was a great volume. 5 stars, as the rest have been. This is the last volume I own. So I think after my birthday, because there's a couple of volumes on my wish list, after my birthday, I might have to make a sci-fi order with some more Spy Family volumes because I want to continue this. I am really enjoying this one. So I read that, which was technically on my TBR. It's only going to count for one of my May the TBR be with you prompts if Starfall doesn't count, or Starfell, sorry. So yeah, I said Starfall because I also read Lightfall. This I have had since, like, do you know what? I know I was gifted this, but I don't have the slip, so I can't remember who gifted it to me. But I have had this since like 2022. And I've just got around to reading it, and oh my god, this was also a 5-star. I loved this. It was adorable, and I've instantly put the other 2 volumes on my wish list because, again, I need them. This was adorable, and I will say Cad very much reminds me of Caduceus from campaign 2 of Critical Role, and it's great because I am obviously watching campaign 2 of Critical Role and I absolutely love Caduceus. So yeah, I absolutely loved this. This was not as light-hearted as I was expecting because, as per the blurb, they do have to go on a quest to try and find Bee's grandfather. So, and she's just a little girl. She's just a baby. Anyway, loved this. And then unfortunately I did end the day on a 3-star. I read volume 1 of Sex Criminals. Now, I don't want to talk too much about this because I don't want to get demonetized. So I'm actually going to put the book down. You can tell it was written by a man. Not in a good way. This is a wrapped, like this came wrapped when I got it. But I wasn't gripped. I didn't care. And it was just a little bit weird. Time stops when they do the deed. And yeah, I was just a bit, I'm good, I'll pass. So yeah. Not the win I wanted, but it's a graphic novel off my shelf, so that's good. Reading plans for this week. So my buddy read for the week is The Alloy of Law by Brandon Sanderson. So me and Kelly are starting this tomorrow. I am terrified, to be quite honest with you, because I love the first Mistborn era trilogy, and I'm scared that I'm not gonna like this. But we'll see. It's set like, I think 300 years after that trilogy. Either 200 or 300 years. One of them. I'll find out when I read it. But yeah, we're starting this tomorrow. And then as my other book for the week, I think I'm going to go with Carving Shadows into Gold. Because even though I have Ragpicker King there, and I really want to read it, Carving Shadows into Gold, is actually on my TBR. And also, it's a NetGalley arc, so I would like to get that read because obviously the book is out now. So I'm going to do that one instead. So yeah, that's the plan. Anything extra I do this week is a win. I might try and get through Barbarian's Heart, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my plans for the week. I will just see how I go with the rest of it. I am halfway through episode 130 of Critical Role, so I have decided, I can't remember if I said in last week's vlog, I have decided I am going to leave my watch later for now and let it build up a little bit, because while I'm busy at work, I can just watch Critical Role. And then when I'm not busy at work, I can get through my watch later quite quickly. So that's going to be the plan. So yeah. I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Monday. I'm out of breath because I've just carried loads of stuff upstairs, including my D&D snacks, which is Pringles, some chocolate, Dr. Pepper and water, but also my other stuff. I'm getting set up for D&D because it's like 6:30 and we start at 7. But I thought I'd give you my reading update now. I haven't done much reading. I have been watching Critical Role. Shocking, I know. But I did read my buddy read pages of The Alloy of Law. It's weird being back in a world with like the metal magic. And I know that's not what it's called, but metal magic. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where things go. But I'm enjoying being back in the world so far, which is a lot better than I thought it would be. So yeah, we'll see where the rest of this buddy read goes. But so far, it's doing good. It's doing good. And yeah, that is my update. That's my update. I don't think I have anything else for you. I've literally just been watching Critical Role all day, like while working, obviously. So I am going to be starting episode 132 tomorrow. Go me. But yeah, I am going to catch up with you tomorrow. Tomorrow I am going to read buddy read pages for this, and then I think I'm going to start carving shadows into gold as well. And obviously watch more Critical Role. So yeah. Hello, it is Tuesday. So before we do reading updates, my Critical Role updates. So I had on my planner to be watching episodes 127 and 128 today. I actually finished 133. So I'm a week ahead still. I'm loving that I'm a week ahead. It's great. I am very stressed because it's getting to the end of the campaign, so everything is starting to wrap up, but like they are on a mission right now and I am stressed. And like the fact that I know the final outcome doesn't make me less stressed. But yeah. So yeah. Also yesterday we played D&D and it was great. I rolled a nat 20 on an attack roll. I'm so excited. We had to fight these demon things and Ash sent us a picture of the thing we were fighting, and I'm gonna show you what it is. We fought 8 of these. We killed 5 and then 3 run away. So yeah, and we got some backstory stuff for my character and then someone else's character as well, and it was great. And yeah, it was so much fun. I'm having so much fun with this campaign. Like I knew I would have fun playing D&D, but this is just great. I love it. But anyway, reading updates for today. I read my buddy read pages of The Alloy of Law. I am starting to get into this properly now, and there's one character in particular who cracks me up. I am hoping they make it through the series okay, otherwise I'm gonna be sad if they die. But like there's also like, it's just so silly with like, oh, I didn't think you brought a gun. It's like, I didn't bring a gun, and pulls out another one. I'm like, I like your thinking. But I'm really enjoying this. It's good. I'm relieved. And then for the rest of the evening I did some cross stitch and played a bit of Animal Crossing whilst listening to Carving Shadows into Gold, and I'm 42% into this and I love it just as much as I loved the first one. I love this series. If you don't know, this is the second book in the sequel series to the Cursebreakers series, which is A Curse So Dark and Lonely. That series. So obviously you can't read this series if you haven't read that one, because it's going to make no sense. But I'm really enjoying this series, and this is the second book. And I read Forging Silver into Stars, I think the year it came out, and then this literally came out end of January, beginning of February. So I am on it with this, but I'm really enjoying it. It's so much fun being back in this world. I love this world, and I'm really sad that I've had to stop listening because I'm tired. But I've got a long day tomorrow. I'm not in the office tomorrow because I've got a hospital appointment for my knees. No idea what's going to come of this hospital appointment, but we shall see. I don't know how much I'll be able to get read whilst I'm like on my way there and on my way back and that, but I'm hoping to get Carving Shadows into Gold read tomorrow. I'm thinking this will be my on the way to the hospital, because I think it's only like half an hour, like our Buddy pages. I think it's only like half an hour. So I'll read those and then move on to Carving Shadows into Gold, because I can tell you, I've got 3.5 hours left. So yeah, I don't know if I will read any while I'm waiting for my appointment, because I've got a feeling I'm going to get there early. But I don't know where in the hospital I've got to go. That hospital's so confusing. I've only been there twice. So yeah, I need to figure out where to go. No, I've been there 3 times, sorry. 3 times. Anyway, I need to figure out where to go when I get there. And if I manage to get there early, I might sit and read. We'll see. We'll see. But then I can read on the way home and then in the evening. So on that note, I'm going to go and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday. I'm going to make this quick because I am exhausted, in pain and cold. So I want to get under my duvet. And I need to get some fluffy socks on because my feet are cold. I've read my Buddy pages of the Alloy of Law. Still really enjoying this. Wayne is still my favourite character. He's great. But I'm really enjoying this, and we're like almost halfway through. I wish I could tell you straight up how far into Carving Shadows. So Carving Shadows into Gold, I didn't get as much read today as I would have liked. I'm at 54%, so that's like 12%. However, that's because I didn't finish work until 7 p.m. I'm supposed to finish at 5. Now I will say, this isn't overtime. I didn't end up logging on until about 12:30 today. I start at 9 usually because I had a hospital appointment. So I don't have to make up the time, but I had a conversation with my manager, and he was like, if you need to get stuff done, then you can't get it done in your work hours. Just stay as late as you need for it. I do still have a lot of things to do, but I mentally couldn't do any more today, and it can wait till tomorrow. But yeah, I was so busy, I hardly moved. I need to actually drink some water this evening because all I've had all day is a coffee and 2 Dr. Peppers, which is not good. That is not like me either. I never do that. I always drink water, but I just didn't have time. I'd left my water bottle up here and I just didn't have time. It was so much easier to just grab a can of Dr. Pepper that was right there than it was to go and either come up and grab my water bottle or grab a glass from the cupboard and fill it up. So yeah, that's on me. Oops. But yeah, I am in pain. So that's the tired and that's the exhausted. I'm in pain because the hospital appointment was for my knees. I'm seeing the surgical team. Surgery is a possibility, But I'm at the point, if it's going to help, I'll do it. But it's not set in stone yet. We've still got some more investigations to do to see if there's anything else that can be done first, because nothing physiotherapy is doing is working. But he had to like poke and prod and like move my knees about, and they are just throbbing now, so that's fun. But I feel very vindicated because they did more extensive x-rays than physiotherapy did, and they have found more issues than physiotherapy did. I knew I knew. Right, you know, when if you have chronic pain or chronic illness or you're disabled, you're gonna understand what I mean when I say, when you are in pain and things aren't showing up on tests, you feel like you gaslight yourself into thinking, well, I must just be making it up. I'm not really in pain, even though you are. And I honestly thought that's what was happening. I was like, I'm imagining this. Maybe I'm not in pain, which is a load of rubbish, because I definitely am. And just the relief at, he literally even showed me this x-ray and showed me the issue. But I'm getting answers, finally. But yeah, I've got to have further tests and see if there's anything else they can do. So I've just got to wait for more appointments. Yay! But yeah, that was a whole ramble. But anyway, I feel like validated knowing that I'm not making it up, even though I know I'm not. But yeah, if you have like any sort of like chronic illness, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you don't, you probably think I'm just like being ridiculous, but trust me, it's a thing. But yeah, I'm freezing. Where I was so busy, I just did not have time to go and turn the heating on. So now it's freezing in my house because we thought, oh, it's time to turn the heating off. And it's fake spring, because the warm weather at the weekend really lulled us into a false sense of security, didn't it? But on that note, I'm going to go get in some warmer clothes. Not this is staying on. Get under my duvet, and I was going to try and read Carving Shadows into Gold tonight, but I will not be able to focus on it. So I'm not going to force myself to. I'm going to just put Critical Role on and play my Switch, because I've got back into playing my Switch and I'm really happy with that, because I'm really into Cooking Tycoon and Animal Crossing at the moment. I don't have these spoons to like play Lego Star Wars or Pokemon. I'm happy with Animal Crossing because I don't have to think much. I just go around and plant trees. Anyway, this has been me babbling for like over 6 minutes. So I'm going to go and I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello. It is Thursday. I have a bit of a headache, so I'm going to make this quick. But I did not have to stay late in work today. Woo. I did work from home, and I got a lot of work done. But luckily did not have to stay online late, which I'm very thankful for. But yeah, reading, I've done a fair amount. I'm quite happy with the fact that I've done like almost 200 pages today. But I read my buddy read pages for the Alloy of Law. I don't know what I can say about this without spoiling, but like I feel like this is like a bit more slow going on the overall plot than the first series was, which is a bit weird considering these are such short books compared to that. But I feel like maybe it's going to be like one big plot rather than loads of little ones that go through the entire trilogy. But I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad I finally picked it up and stopped putting it off, because I'm really enjoying it. And once again, Wayne is amazing. I love him. He's great. And then I read some more of Carving Shadows into Gold. I am now 79% into this, so I read 25% today. I'm hoping to finish this tomorrow. I've got like just over an hour left of it. Me and Ash are going to do some private spins tomorrow, because we've been with a mix of me working late yesterday and us having D&D and then her going out, we haven't had much time this week. So we're going to do private sprints and we're just going to like get some reading done and keep each other motivated to actually read, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm hoping to finish Carving Shadows into Gold. I managed to watch one episode of Critical Role today. I didn't end up watching a second episode because I feel like I needed to just not have any background noise, which is odd. Usually I have to work with some sort of background noise, but I think where I was so stressed yesterday, I just needed silence today. But that's fine, that's fine. So yeah, I'm now going to get ready for bed and go to bed because I need some sleep. But yeah, I'm now going to get ready for bed, get in bed and FaceTime Ash and then go to bed because I'm tired and this headache is really starting to, if you know what that means. So yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I need the weekend. So reading wise, I read my buddy read pages of The Alloy of Law. Still the same thoughts as before. I was talking to Kelly about it though, because obviously we're buddy reading this and we're both really glad that we are enjoying this because we were both a bit, are we gonna like this? Because we loved the first trilogy, and this is obviously a very different setting, but no, we're both very much enjoying this, which is great. And then I did finish Carving Shadows into Gold. Yes, this was a 5-star. This was almost a 4-star. If I didn't love the characters so much, this would have been a 4-star purely based on a decision a character makes, and I'm not looking forward to the fallout in book 3. But the overarching plot I'm looking forward to seeing in book 3. So yeah, I really enjoyed this overall. It was just that one thing that's like niggling at me and I wasn't loving, but it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, and I am now, the next episode of Critical Role I need to watch is 137. Like, this is insane. I'm so close to the end. And yeah, I'm also playing my Nintendo Switch while I'm listening to audiobooks in the evenings because apparently that's a thing I'm doing again. Who would have thought? So yeah, and I did my TBR rolls today and I'm very excited because I've landed on a certain planet. But yeah, I'm excited to finish, but I've started planning my TBR. It's going to be a bit like March where there's my TBR books, a few books that are like buddy reads and stuff. And then apart from that, it's just whatever I want to read. It's going to be one of those months again. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I need to finish planning it and then film it this weekend and edit it this weekend. So yeah, that is my update. I don't know what book to start next. I might just get it over and done with and read Barbarian's Heart and cry tomorrow. I think that might be my plan for tomorrow. I might just read Barbarian's Heart. We'll see. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. It's quite early. It's literally 6:24. But I'm done with reading for the day. I just haven't got the energy to read anything else today, so I thought I might as well just wrap this vlog up now. I sorted out, I fixed the roots and I gave my hair a little trim because it was doing my head in. So I feel so much better. It's like, it's so much lighter and I only took off about that much. Makes a difference. My hair is so thick. Anyway, reading updates. Today I finished The Alloy of Law. This was a 5-star. I really enjoyed this. I'm really intrigued by how the series plot is going because I wasn't expecting something and I was like, oh. So I'm looking forward to continuing this series next month. And then I read the entirety of Barbarian's Heart. which is the 9th book in the Ice Planet Barbarians. Now, I was fully ready to sob my heart out at this. I only cried once. It wasn't as heartbreaking as I thought it was going to be, but I'm glad. I'm glad. I didn't want to cry. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed this story, and I think the thing that made me cry more is there is a Aftershocks thing, which is like a little novella, and one of those really hit me in the feels. So yeah, but I really enjoyed this. I'm excited for the next book. I can't remember who the next book is, but the next book comes out in, I think, May, so I'll be reading it then, obviously. So yeah, this was a 5-star, obviously. So that is this week's vlog. Next week I have a 2 buddy reads, and then I don't know what I'm going to read on top of that. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for this week. I have read 3 books because I've read these, and I've read Carving Shadows into Gold. Wait, did I not also read 3 manga on Sunday? I did. So I've read 6 books this week. I'm quite happy with that. But yeah. Granted, these are both like pretty small books, but the other book I read was quite big. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap up this vlog now. I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.